WhatsApp has 3.3 billion users worldwide, and 2.3 billion of them use it every single day. Today, we're going to look at how to connect WhatsApp with Pipedrive. The result of today's demo will be that you'll have your WhatsApp conversations right in Pipedrive, linked to both deals and contacts. When we open a deal, we can see notes, activities, calls, and WhatsApp. Here we can see the history of our communication with this customer. You can also find these conversations in your inbox, your email inbox, where you normally find emails, but you'll also have all your WhatsApp chats here. These conversations are either from unknown people who aren't in Pipedrive yet, or they're already linked to specific deals. Here we can see that this conversation is linked to this deal and this contact. If a conversation isn't linked to a deal, you can link it manually. Now let's look at where to set all of this up. Go to Settings, Tools and Apps, and in the bottom left, you'll find the WhatsApp integration settings. There are two conditions you need to meet. First, you must have a WhatsApp business account. If you have a personal account, you need to change it in your account settings to the business account option. What does that mean? You still use your WhatsApp, you just get some extra advanced account features like naming your business or setting your opening hours. The second thing you need is a Meta Business Manager account. That's the account you use to run ads on Instagram or Facebook, for example, which also links to WhatsApp, and you need to connect Pipedrive to this Business Manager account. Once you make this connection, your account will be verified and you can start working with it. What does the connection itself actually do? Well, you can start sending messages and you can also create templates. We can create templates for frequently sent messages. We can choose whether we want to send marketing messages, meaning, are you interested in our product or service? Would you like to connect? And so on. Or the so-called utility category, meaning messages like you have paid, you have registered, and so on. In email terms, this roughly corresponds to sending acquisition emails versus transactional emails. You name your template, select the language the message is sent in, add a header, and then add the actual text. You can also incorporate Pipedrive variables into the message. This means you can include, for example, the deal owner's name, their phone number, or information from a custom field. Here we see the first variable, which will be the deal owner. We save the template. It then takes some time to get approved by WhatsApp. You can start using the template right away just with a lower sending limit. Let's go back to the deal we looked at earlier. We have the Blue Frog Mountain deal here. Let's click on WhatsApp and right away we'll send the template. You can send marketing messages, but also other types of messages. However, WhatsApp charges for a large portion of these messages. How does it work? If we look at the pricing for WhatsApp, they distinguish between 4 different message categories. First are marketing messages. That's what we showed in the template, where you send a message like, come to our event, buy our product or service, or book a call. The second option is utility messages, meaning transactional WhatsApp messages, like info that your payment went through or that your order has shipped. You can also send authentication messages, which isn't really the case here in Pipedrive, but there is an option to send authentication messages like when you get a login code for a system, or, best of all, service messages. These are messages where you're communicating with the customer. The only condition for a conversation to qualify as a service message is that the customer has to message you first. Once they message you, you have a 24-hour window where you can chat with them as much as you want. And this 24-hour limit resets every time the customer sends you another message. As for pricing, marketing and authentication messages cost about 10 US cents, so around 2 Czech korunas. A transactional message costs about a fifth of that, so around 2 US cents. And service messages don't cost you anything. That's a great price. The only condition for a service message is that the customer has to initiate the communication, meaning the customer writes to you. At that moment, you have a 24-hour window where you can reply to that customer for free. This window always resets with any message they send to your WhatsApp account. Payments are then deducted from your Meta Business Manager account. Setting up a WhatsApp account in Pipedrive isn't difficult. However, if you need help with this integration or anything else related to Pipedrive, feel free to visit www.davame.com and contact us. We'll be happy to help you with anything Pipedrive related. You can find all the links in the description of this video. That's all from me.